Alright, so this is the video I was supposed to do yesterday, the 21st of May. However, I was in a four-man compartment going through China, so I was unable to do it, but I'm going to tell you how they went anyways. So I slept on and off during the night. I had no idea why. Kept waking up every couple minutes, half hour, full hour. No real reason why. When I finally did wake up, when was it? 7. We were in the Gobi Desert, very windy. You could tell just looking out the window. So I got dressed, and on the way to breakfast, you could step outside. So of course, I took that opportunity, went outside, saw some camels, took a picture, but the sand just blew all over me. So I had to go in after like, I don't know, 10 seconds because it was going to destroy my camera and my face. Uh, After breakfast, which was very good, it was the last breakfast. I just waited in my compartment, listened to some music. We left the Gobi at 9. We filled out the customs forms for exiting Mongolia and entering China, which were easy to fill out. Then I slept. I woke up at the train station in Mongolia, which is the final destination of the Tsar's Gold train that I took. I missed the train, absolutely do. Gotta say that. What I thought was interesting was that the Mongolian soldiers carried the luggage to the buses. I thought that was quite entertaining. In addition, they checked my bag, my little carry-on, to make sure I wasn't smuggling anything, and all I got to see was underwear and a camera. So they were very excited, and they're kind of just looking at me like, okay, we'll let him go this time. We drove to the border with a bus, and Chinese customs took forever. And then it doesn't help that the Mongolians try to cut us in line. We tell them, get the hell in the back. There's like a 20-person line. They're like, okay, we'll go right in front. It's like, no, 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 no. Get in the back, just like everybody else. But anyway, it took like an hour and a half just to go through for me alone. There were people that were still behind me in my group. Got on the bus. AC was broke, which wasn't good. Food was okay. Lunch, nothing to write home about. Not a good city. It's completely boring, dry, very little people, very little to see, actually. Uh, at the hotel, we had the option to go into the city, and I said no because the security was an old dude in uniform just standing around lollygagging. And all the Europeans could go to their bags, take out what they wanted to and stuff because we were getting stuff, and it's like, I don't trust anybody. So no, I'll stay. But we'll insure your valuables. Like, no, you won't. You're all idiots. We did try to log into Wi-Fi. All secure sites, so like HTTPS, are blocked. We tried multiple different types. It will not even let you in as soon as you're in China, which is no surprise. My sore throat did leave, however, when I got into China. I gotta say that. I got ripped off at the money counter. So 1 euro generally equals 7 yuan, according to the one they gave me. Well, in real life, it's like 8. So I got ripped off a little, but nothing I can do. They didn't speak English, which I don't see how you can be in an international hotel and not speak English. Food at the hotel, it sucked, really. Horrible. Then we got our new guide, and she looks like a sumo wrestler. I'm not even kidding you. And her underarm hair could compete with Gandalf's beard. And this is not an exaggeration either. So very sad that we lost the Russian crew because they were great, absolutely fantastic. I gotta say, Chinese are very unfriendly. So then we went to this horrible dinosaur museum, and when I say horrible, I mean horrible. It was like a few metal sculptures and museum that was going to fall apart walking on it, so I wasn't happy with that. Got into the bus again, it was hot. Then we drove to this dinosaur statue, biggest in the world, also boring, but nothing I can do about that. There was no forks at the restaurant for dinner, only chopsticks, and we had to basically cook our own food. It was like a big pot. It's called a fire pot. You throw your food in there, cook a little, take it out, eat it with different sauces. Not impressed. Then I went to the toilets, and they have French toilets, which means there's like a porcelain hole in the ground. And I'm just looking at this thinking, God almighty, why did I leave Russia? So then we waited for the train, finally got on. Four-man compartment. It was actually very nice. I knew everybody in there, so that was okay. I can't really say there was any noise, stuff like that. Very big, very comfy. It It was only a 16-hour ride to Beijing, which was kind of nice. Wake up as at 7:30. Breakfast was planned for 8. And then we were supposed to arrive anywhere between 11:45 12:30. And I'll keep you posted on how that went.